Let's go! 2-2. 1-1. 2-2. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 2-2. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 2-2. What? 1-1. What? Stop. 1-1. 1-1.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys coming off a road victory in the opener, looking to make it 2 straight to start the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys, on the other hand, weren't as fortunate in the opener, so they'll look for their first win here at home in week 2.
To kick off for Arizona.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. A solid stiff arm. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
His second year in the league certainly didn't go the way that he thought it would. In fact, a lot of whispers around the team and around the league that maybe he was not going to be the guy. Ended up getting benched, took his time, watched the game, and then came back better than ever. Second year in the same offense with the same head coach should lead to an even bigger jump in year 3.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First down, Carolina.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. The numbers on the ground last week for Hubbard. 18 carries, 88 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Down to the 42, second down. You look at this Arizona defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Young to throw. Got a man. That's Leggett. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Panther first down.
Let's go. 45. Let's go.
A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2nd down and 3. Young off the bootleg. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
Brings up second down at the 9-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw, Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Hubbard again. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Panthers 7.
That one in the books as a 12-play. Drive. And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Now Murray. Flush to his right. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. First carry for James Conner. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Here's Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The Cardinals had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. So he stopped for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Panthers' 46-yard line.
Murray going to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ryman. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cardinals first down.
To throw, it's Murray. Catch made right side by Wilson. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd down at the 30-yard line.
They'll fake it to Conner. Now Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Murray now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it to the post for 3 points. Game on.
The The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing. Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going. Out of bounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
First down, Panthers.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. Shreds the tackle. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now.
Aaron Browning coming in hard there on the blitz. The Panthers on 3rd down. Throw here right sideline falls incomplete. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Here for their 2nd drive of the game. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a kid that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Murray now to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Murray. That is caught. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. A 3rd down gain of 19.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of of scrimmage.
The tackle by
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the Panthers' 30-yard line.